Hello everyone, welcome to TGIF, your go-to spot to unwrap the latest and greatest every Friday. In our previous episode, we looked at how we can enhance the security operations. Today we'll shift gears and look at how we can enhance the security posture. Cloud adoption is skyrocketing, and with that comes the security challenge. Organizations are moving their sensitive data, applications and workloads to the cloud. And it's super important to know how we can protect them. And that's where we are going to talk about Microsoft Defender for Cloud. And now, to deep dive into this topic, I would like to welcome Amit, Security Specialist.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you. We're glad to host you as part of TGIF today. So, Amit, as I was saying, there are a lot of customers who are moving on to cloud and they're building cloud native application. So, how is Microsoft looking at addressing these challenges?
Got it. So Microsoft has a product called Microsoft Defender for Cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is a CNAPP solution, that is cloud native application protection platform. So which has different modules, like you have a posture management to spread across and understand and assesses different configuration across cloud. Then you have workload protection to protect, and then it also takes care of your DevSecOps for the code to cloud migration.
Exactly.
So it's a complete package where you get all of the threes under one hood and a single glass of paint.
Awesome. And that brings me to the next question as well, because there are a lot of customers who are asking how they can, make sure that they are, with respect to the compliance and regulation requirement, how can Microsoft, especially the Microsoft Defender for Cloud, can help them be on the right side of the regulation?
Exactly. So right now when I said CSPM, so the CSPM module in Defender for Cloud already has regulatory compliance.
Awesome.
And where you will have all of the regulatory standards ranging from ISO, NIST, even for banking customer we have RBI's regulations, and each of the regulation and standards adhere to an Azure policy, which assesses their environment, and when it can be an AWS, GCP or an Azure resource, and based on that you will get a compliance report.
Yeah, that's like a consolidated way to
exactly.
protect.
And it can be a way how your auditors can basically check, hey, what is happening across your environment.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just can't wait to see the demo. I know you have some very interesting demo for today.
Yeah.
Let's get started with that.
Yeah, thanks. When you go to a Defender for Cloud, the first thing you will see there are different tiles here. So this is the cloud security posture where it shows me, hey, what's my secure score, central secure score. Plus, if you connect your Azure, AWS and GCP environment, you will get the individual secure score for those environment, right?
Awesome.
And then when you come down, you will see the regulatory compliance. Here I have the regulatory compliance on Azure CSPM or AWS benchmark or GCP default. Here you can have other industry regulations. Plus you can also create your own custom initiative if you want, right? And then the workload protection, which is basically the threat protection or the inline protection of your resources, be it your servers, database, Kubernetes or PaaS solution, right?
Amazing. Yeah.
Amazing. And then you also have something called the inventory. So if you are connecting all of your resources, be it your CI/CD pipelines, your Azure, AWS resources, everything will have an inventory where under inventory you can find what are the total resources, among the resources which are compliant, non-compliant, whether alert has been linked to what resources and what are my mitigation steps.
Awesome.
Right? Now after this, when we go to this, we have something called CSPM, right? Okay. And under CSPM, you not only have the atomic recommendation that, hey, your S3 bucket is open or your VM is vulnerable, but if we do a contextual or CSPM, if I go to one of the attack path analysis here, right? Like suppose this one, right? Which says that Internet EC2 has high severities with high account permissions, right? So you can see here, it gives me a full attack path analysis. Here you get the resource type, what are there, and this gives you an understanding of which are the attack points that you can be attacked to.
That's very nice. While we have the list of vulnerabilities, also it gives which is the high severity. Exactly. And generally the VMs which are exposed to the internet are the ones which are tagged as high severity.
Exactly. And plus you also get the MITRE attack tactics and techniques tuned to it. You get a complete attack story. Plus the advantage is you also get a remediation, like what are the next steps can you do.
Okay.
Whether there is a high severity, what kind of severity it is, whether you have vulnerability assessment solution or not. If it is a storage account, why do you have a PII data? Do you have a data classification or a data protection in place? So all those things comes as a later start in order to remediate it. So this is what I was talking about. This is the regulatory compliance. Here you can see we have a lot of ISO, New Zealand, NIST. We do also have Reserve Bank of India. So you can basically see what all of the governance but basically set up by Reserve Bank of India.
I think this is something that would be of interest
good for
our
BFSI customers, correct? So here you will get a report, ready reckoning report of what are the resource type, how many failed resources are there, and if he needs an audit report, he can also go and download it and give it to your auditor to basically cross-check what is happening across his Azure, AWS, and GCP environment.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks a lot, Amir. This is super helpful, and it's also something that we can understand in just about 5 minutes on what Microsoft Defender for Cloud can do. There are a lot more that you can learn, and thanks a lot for your demo. So with that, thank you for tuning in, and make your security posture strong, and we will bring some more security updates next week. Thank you. Have a nice time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.